Yo, welcome to another very special episode of Peace in the Podcast, POAP.
POAP.
I go by the name of Lennon. The streets know me as the realist. Got my bro with me.
Yo, it's brick by brick. My price are Shang is thin and nothing hasn't changed.
Still the same old. What you
Same
telling
old.
us? What you telling us? What you telling us? You don't want to introduce yourself anymore.
We have to keep rolling. No, you're there. Can you grab the
Okay,
mic,
cool.
please?
Okay, cool.
No.
This guy doesn't want to be known. It's calm.
Well, we are back. Mira. It's about to go down.
It's about to go
That's
down.
what I wanted to
didn't
hear.
need to say that.
That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
about
today
to go
we
down.
got the Queen.
Yeah,
Queen has got an album dropping tonight, actually. Huh?
it aligned.
Imagine.
Aligned.
What alignment is this one now? Huh? That's
Episode,
crazy,
new album,
That's wild.
aligned.
That's wild.
Aligned.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got KTANA today in the studio.
Hello. Hi guys, what's up?
We should be asking you that.
How are you?
We're good. How are you?
Good. Little bit nervous because I have the album coming out tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm excited more than anything and grateful.
For the album, yeah?
Yeah, for it to be wrapped
Yeah,
up.
I've been seeing you outside.
Yeah.
Won't that change the thing? Been seeing you outside with the visuals, the
Yes.
album.
Yes. It's been a lot of work because I feel like it's a lot of pressure, and I feel like I have a lot to prove. So, yeah, the pressure's on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I recall last time you said you're making what was it? A documentary.
Yes, it's still being shot because I have the process of that album being made and then now to after the album, which will be the release party.
So you're doing it independently?
I am independent.
And the bag?
The bag?
Sorry, I just had to ask.
No, it's calm. It's
Yes. The bag, yeah, everything. Streams. I do.
No, I'm asking, like, is there like a budget for everything that you're doing now, or it's
yeah,
just
of course.
doing it as you
Do you
go?
want me to tell you how much it was?
Please.
So the music video that I shot for Double Homicide, that was one of the first videos, but each video session could be about $650, maybe $5, so not too much. But recording and everything like that, the whole bag, I would say, like after I submitted the album, it was about, say, 3K. 3,200, yeah, including visuals and
from your own pocket.
yes, from my own.
Some dedication.
Yes.
Dedication for now. Dedication
Yeah,
for
but
now.
I'm super excited for this one, actually, man.
Thank you.
Super excited. Are you not? There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, there's a lot to
happened
unpack.
since the first time we actually
Yeah.
met, like, you know?
Yeah. So that's why you're like, am I excited?
Yeah.
You just follow up like that. No, to be fair, I'm always ready to listen to new music.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, we get straight into it. So, this is just random, right?
Yes. Go
Are you,
ahead.
are you demure?
Demure.
Are you cutesy?
Do you know what?
What's that?
Demure.
She
It's
knows.
like
She knows.
are you subtle? It's like a good way of saying subtle. I don't think
love
I'm
it.
very subtle.
Yeah.
I think I'm more out there. Demure is like someone.
So
that's
right now
subtle
you're kind of acting, right? You're kind of pretending to be chilled.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, normally I'm like,
Fuck off.
I see the light.
Now
so
when
you're
you
not demure. So.
No, definitely not. No.
And cutesy?
Cutesy sometimes when I'm
what's
in bed.
cutesy? Where are you getting these words?
She knows.
No.
When
Where
I'm in
are
bed.
you getting these words?
Wait.
Mira,
You should know
What's
this.
demure?
You should
What-
know
what's-
this because you're a TikTok.
I
You're a TikTok guy. You should know this. How do I even know this more than you do? No way.
I know it master demure. That's what I know.
No.
I know demure is something like being composed, down to earth, something like that.
So you actually know it.
The meaning,
Yeah.
but whatever they're talking about, it's something else.
And then what was
No,
the
have you
second?
never heard that?
Wait. What was the second one?
Cutesy.
Cutesy.
You're just slipping words in there. What's that?
Fam, come on. There's no way you don't know
I
this.
don't. I'm not acting. I don't.
You don't know?
No. What is it? Mira.
That was on
They
TikTok
seem to-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Come on, no.
Nah, that TikTok. It's the algorithm. You see what you want to see or what you like the
Yeah.
most. You know. So probably you were seeing the Master Demios too much, and how was it?
It wasn't even on TikTok that I saw it from. It was IG. every other girl was saying cutesy.
Yeah.
Oh, girls.
You
So
on
that's
everyone, you know.
that's the thing. The fact that you said girls, that said everything.
Mindful.
Mindful, yeah, I would say I'm very mindful. Yeah, being mindful is, I guess, it's important. Yeah, I would say I'm mindful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you into TikTok?
You know, I use TikTok, but I'll be honest, I'm too lazy. I am waiting until I get a team to help me with social media because I feel like I need that guidance in that way. It's just too much, I think. And I
Too
feel like
much, as in
focusing
how?
on music, yeah, I feel like focusing on music and other things, I don't have time to really
To juggle between everything.
yes, and you have to make content and you have to dear more.
I've got two things to say to you.
Yes, I'm ready.
So sorry, I'll keep interjecting. So first of all, yeah,
Yes.
I've learned in life that whatever new thing that comes on, especially in this database world that we're living in, don't be the dinosaur. You have to adjust and learn and do it.
True. Yeah.
You probably find out that you actually become more of a TikTok star than a rapper, but you're more concerned on. So I'm just saying, don't limit yourself and say, no, I need this, I need this.
Yeah.
That's the thing in life. Don't wait until certain things are enough to. You can see what we're recording with. It wasn't like this the last time. We could have waited and said, oh, until certain equipment is here, then we're gonna record. But fuck it,
True.
let's get
Just
the
do
ball
it.
rolling.
Nike, just do it.
Yes, you see. Shout out to Nike. The second thing, before I continue,
Sponsorship.
this guy doesn't want to accept me on TikTok. It's been a year, a full fucking year. I cancelled the request. I send it. I've got so much shit to send to this guy in a day. He doesn't want to accept me.
Is it
He's like a
private?
friend.
Is it private?
Bro.
Private or not, I just want to send him shit. I've got you on TikTok, right?
And Insta say
And
that.
Insta.
He hates it so much.
Why? Because I know you are on Instagram. Or
Maybe
on
he's
TikTok.
demure.
Is that the
He's
dem
demure and
whatever?
mindful.
Nah, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not active on TikTok like that.
Fuck off.
I just have an account. It's not even under my name. I just want to see
Yeah,
what's up.
but
like if you
I'm,
send
I'm,
me a
I
link
don't I
on
don't
my
care
WhatsApp,
about it being your name or your face. Accept that when I see shit, I send it to you. React to it.
Okay.
I'm not going to post it and say, this is my guy's TikTok or something. It's been a year, bro. All right, sorry. Let's keep on going.
Okay. My bad, my G. My bad. He's been on about this for ages. But anyway, that was just a little icebreaker. Anyway. I'm not.
Yes.
Anyway, that
Yeah, just to.
But now we get into the real shit. No, yeah. Born and bred in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Mitchell's Plain.
Yeah.
One of the most dangerous townships in the whole wild world.
Yes.
Am I right by saying that? Right?
Yeah.
Do you remember any of your time there, like your childhood?
Yeah, I do. I remember a lot of it actually, because it was like survival. Like I went to Woodlands Primary, which was a gang
Affiliated.
school. Yeah, and it was always like, I don't know if you've heard Lentegeur and all that. It's all schools that were going against war against the one school. So every day after school, there'd be people waiting for the other gang. Or I remember I was even in class, not to go off topic, I was in class and a guy actually came in the class with a gun looking for another guy.
In primary school?
In primary school.
Wow.
And the teacher was screaming and they just pushed her in the corner. And I was planning my escape route. You know, in my head, I was like, I'm going to go under the table. Because they were really looking for this guy because he killed someone from another gang. So it's all...
That's a primary
Yes,
school
this
kid
is
that killed someone.
primary. This is primary. This is how old? 13, 14. Just before I came to Ireland, because I moved here when I was 13. Yeah. So just before I came. But yeah, so I do definitely feel like that. But the one thing I'm really grateful for is that I don't have to look behind my back all the time, because I feel like that's what it was when I was back home. You know what it's like. You always have to be self-aware. Yeah. You know, here it's a little bit easy now. It's a little bit okay. But back there, you have
Yeah, I
to
saw one of my friends walking with the phone in his back pocket. I'm like,
finish. They took it.
nigga, you forgot where you came from.
Literally. It's just, yeah. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But yeah.
So Cape Town, and then you came here when you were 13, right?
13, yeah. 13 years old. And it was such a transition because, you know, the way the schools are back home, everything is outside. It's built like the courtyard in the middle, and the classes are, it's like built like a castle. You know what I'm saying? When I came here, everything was inside. It was one big building. And I was like, this is nice.
different,
Yes,
yeah,
I had
yeah.
a locker. I had these things unheard of in where I was from.
Are we going to talk, or are we just going to talk? I want to ask you this.
Yes.
Did that shape you, like being the person that you are right now, fully grown and whatnot?
Yeah.
Did those few years in Africa, in South Africa, in Cape Town, did it shape you in a certain way? Like when you look at yourself, do you feel like some of that experiences you had made you who you are now?
I definitely think so, yeah, because I think there's beauty in the struggle. I think that the struggle that I went through kind of prepared me how to be a little bit more grateful and how to count your blessings and how to be okay with being alone at times, because that's what it was really for me back there, you know?
You were alone most of the time.
Yes, back then, because I was very different as a child.
Well, you didn't make friends.
It's not that I didn't make friends, it's that it was so dangerous that you didn't have time to have friends, really. You know, you have to be inside at a certain time. You have to, you know, go home straight after school, no time to walk around and stuff. So you didn't have much time. And I was pretty young, so it's not like I could do much, really. You know, but the struggle really taught me how to be self-aware, how to be grateful, and to count my blessings. So, yeah, it definitely shaped me to who I am today. Definitely, yeah.
You didn't have siblings growing up now.
I
Just you
did.
saying you're alone.
No, I did, but they were older than me. My sister, so my mom was 50 when she gave birth to me. She's passed on today. Both my parents have passed on, yeah. But my mom was 50 when she gave birth to me, so that left for a lot of, you know, it's a risk.
You mentioned that you're half
Japanese and half
Who
South
was
Africa.
Japanese? Your mom or your dad?
Yeah, mommy. She's Japanese. Was, yeah. And yeah, so she was 50. So my siblings is older than me. So my sister's 48 and my brother is almost 50, I think. So there's no real connection. With my sister, I have a connection because I moved with her here. Yeah. But my brother, not really. So yeah, it's. I was a miracle baby. He's still in South Africa.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So there's no
distance.
Yeah, there's
then the edge gap.
Yes,
makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, you know. But so that's why I was most of the time alone. I didn't have siblings that lived with me. They were moved out. They were like 21, 20, whatever back then. So.
But what was the family dynamic like then, before your parents passed on? Were both of them in the same household, or?
No. So my dad left the family when I was really young. My mom and him got a divorce at that time. So there was no real family dynamic, to be honest. It was just me and my mom. You know? Yeah. It was just me and her really against the world for a long time. Because, I don't know, I think not every family is perfect, and who's watching, family is not perfect. So don't, you know, you can make anybody your family. Just because they called your family does not mean that they are your family. You know, I know that we're used to the saying that blood is thicker than water. That is true. But at the end of the day, it's who's there for you, you know, when the times are tough. Which we all get when we get tested, shall we say?
Yeah, when there's tests, you see the real ones. You see the real ones.
So, but yeah, back to the family thing. It wasn't really family dynamic. So my dad left and they got divorced. So it was just me and my mom for a long time. So it was just
you, mom, and the siblings.
Exactly. And she was retired at that time. She was like 60. So when she was 60, I was about 10 or whatever around there. So she couldn't look after me because, you know, back home, it's retirement. So that's why I ended up in Ireland. So, because my sister was here. So she moved me over and put me through school. So I'm so grateful. I'm not supposed to be here, but I am. I'm supposed to be in South Africa working at 7-Eleven.
How do you
Honestly,
think?
that's what I seen for myself.
How do you think life will be for you if you were living there?
It would be very different, I think. Very, very, very different.
In what way?
In a way as in, I think I would not look or not expect as much as I do for myself now. Because I feel like that I got out the cage. I don't want to say it's a cage, and I don't mean who's watching that you are in a cage. But I think where I'm from personally, I was always told to just you know, I was never like aware of what else was. It was more safety. That was the thing. Be safe. Don't really, you know. And then when I came here, everything was different. People were nicer, and yeah, I just felt like. But you know, when I moved here, I was very embarrassed about my South African accent. Those who went to school with me.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that when you move.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was going to add on to what you just said
Yes.
about the environment that you're in. It makes whoever you are. Like,
Yes.
you know, so that person that you saw with the gun, you probably thought, okay, you're looking after yourself because you want to be safe and stuff like that. But as you grow older, you're done with school, there's nothing else to do. All you see is gangsters, drug lords, and whatever. You end up thinking, well,
here I go.
you understand?
Do you think you'll be part of a gang?
That could be you.
Do I think? No, because I don't have the heart to.
I'm saying, say you were still back there,
yeah.
you grew up
I
at
don't
this
think
age.
so.
Do you think you'll be part of a gang?
I don't think so because I was never part. You know, all my not friends, but all the people that I associated myself with at that time were part of something because it was popular to be part of something. And at that time,
The mic.
and at that time, the popular thing as well was taking your front 4 teeth out. I don't know if you guys seen it as well.
Yeah.
But that was the thing. So all the people that I was surrounded with had their front teeth taken out.
So do they deliberately take them out, or someone told me it's because they eat too much fish?
No, it's because they want gold teeth. So they get it out. So they get custom gold teeth put in. So it makes you look gangster.
So they'll be everyone
mess.
everyone I see without the
What a
teeth,
mess.
they're still in process.
Yes, so they would go remove their teeth, pay some dentist to remove it. Yeah.
So everyone that doesn't have teeth, they are in transition to get
To a
gold
gangster.
teeth.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean it's the bad guy and the bad girl thing to put gold in your teeth. So this is what they do. Yeah. Crazy. I know it's
That is wild.
insane. But no, I don't think I would be a part of a gang. I don't have the heart to hurt someone physically nor mentally.
Do you know why I'm asking? I wasn't asking simply because you said you're from Cape Town, you
Yes.
lived amongst Cape. I feel like when you're young, you know yourself. I was thinking about this the other day, like some of the things, whatever I'm trying to accomplish, I may have not got to the exact pinnacle, but whatever idea I had in my head, I've shaped it from when I was young. Like from when I was young, people that I used to play with, they were like, we can't play with him. He only plays with us when there's something to benefit or something like that. Oh, he's got a mindset dealer. He won't give you anything for free. You all like in my mind it was always transaction, make a move, this. So I kind of, and I'm saying this because I have someone in my house that has a certain thing, and then I'm looking at him. I'm like, bro, this. You're starting to think like this from this age, and time just flies by, and that's the only thing that's stuck in his head.
I get you.
You understand?
Yeah. What are some of the wildest things that you saw happen?
In South Africa, oh my gosh, I've seen people get pickpocketed. The most quietest way, people don't even know.
No, that's standard though.
Oh my gosh. But you know, back home people are aware, so it's different. I mean, it's different if
yeah.
you're in London, you don't look as much around, or in California. But back home, people are aware, but they still do it and they figure out exactly how to do it. But it was pickpocketing, it was riots. Riots was a big thing. They would bomb schools, burn schools, buses. They would go nuts, you know, because the thing is, South Africa is such a powerful nation, but it's a nation that I think is filled with a little bit of anger because of the struggle. I feel like everybody feels like
everyone
they've been
struggles
robbed.
though.
True.
That can't be an excuse though. To be fair.
It's not an excuse.
Everyone is struggling,
Definitely.
and South Africans, I say they are the least struggling Africans right now.
Yeah.
But they still riot and do all that shit you just say.
Yeah, because
that can't be an excuse.
It's the governments, you know. I think people are just upset because there's always things being stolen and things are being taken away from them, I think. So, I don't know. I'm just glad I don't live there anymore. I'm really grateful
But-
that I'm here.
Okay, not speaking exactly about that particular.
I'm sorry. Don't take offense.
Not that we're speaking about a particular government, but I have something about people that always want to put the blame on the government. Like,
True. Yes.
I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, we have the same 24 hours,
No, man.
and someone will be like, the government should do this. The government should do this. But what did you do about it?
I feel like
Did you do something?
they've got a lot of things on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Now that it's been taken off their mouths, they kind of feel like it's indebted to them, you know. But I won't speak too much shit about South Africa. I love that country. So
It could be, yeah.
I think so, I know. I think so.
Yeah.
He's not agreeing with this, but anyway, fine. We'll move on. We'll move on anyway. But when we were doing whatever, like, why are you opening your eyes?
I'm sorry. I'm listening.
Yeah, but when we're getting ready for this interview, anyway,
Yes.
I was watching a specific interview where you said, actually, I have to rephrase this. Right after you moved to Ireland, right, something changed. Your whole entire life changed.
Yeah.
And this is something that we got to learn after we first
Yes.
met you.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
But,
no, we must be honest.
yeah,
Yes.
but I saw you said on this specific interview, you said you felt like all that time prior to that stage, what we're going to talk about now in a minute, that you felt like you're trapped in the wrong body.
Yeah.
I want you to explain what that means.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean you're trapped, you know?
So it doesn't mean deliberately like in that way, but because my mom was 50, there were a lot of things that was wrong with me when I was younger. So apparently it was my chromosomes were mixed up and stuff. So it was just a big thing.
What are chromosomes?
Yeah. So chromosomes.
What's that?
It's I think everybody has the chromosomes which gives you the gender of the child, X and Y. But the thing is, with me,
What world am I coming from?
from the mother and the father.
No, first it was. No, I'm asking what it is,
tell him?
and he's just saying like
God.
you're explaining, and then he's just finishing like X and Y.
Thank you.
Saying it's
But
gone.
yeah, so it just happens. It's the same thing like Down syndrome or something. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. It's a deficiency type of thing. And with me was because my mom was older. She was much older and stuff. So yeah, I'm transgender.
Okay.
Are
We're
you
going to
shocked?
unpack it. We're going to unpack it. We're going to unpack it.
Yes.
Not that way.
Wait.
Yes,
So
Andrew Tate. I'm listening.
No. So no. Anyway, I'm trying to learn. So
Yes.
you're saying this is what's it called chromosome?
Yes.
There was deficiency of chromosome in your system,
Yes.
and that the cause of that was because you were birthed by an elderly woman. Is that am I right for saying that?
No. So what I'm saying is, she was not supposed to get pregnant at all.
She wasn't supposed because of her age.
Exactly.
So I'm right by
She
saying
was, like, menopausal
So
time.
that could have been the reason.
The effect.
Yeah.
One of the effects. Yeah. Because did you know all of us are born are created as female? That's why men have nipples. Nipples is for milking and to feed a child or feed a baby or a calf. That's why men have nipples. Everyone was female in the beginning. But then you all develop and you change as the stages goes on. And with me, mine kind of got stuck in between my consciousness. Yes. My consciousness and my body physically was feminine and everything. But my gender said that I was...
So now I'm not ignorant.
Yes, go.
Listen, I'm not
Yes.
ignorant.
This is
So
interesting.
Yes.
we learned this afterwards.
Yes.
I think
I didn't say anything.
I came across it.
I don't
on
like saying
YouTube,
anything. Yes.
And then I was like, Lennon, did you know that? Sorry to call you. I was like, did you know this? And he's like, I think he didn't know or he knew, but he just didn't care or he didn't see anything wrong with that. He just wanted the story from you. And then in my head, I was like, then your story would have been better if you just told that from the get-go. Then would have had a lot of
talk
stuff
about.
to unpack.
True.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna ask some of these questions because I really want to. Yeah.
Yes, you can
Okay,
ask
but anyways, you
anything.
can continue.
Go ahead, you can ask anything.
No, you can continue.
Yeah, I think it's like what you just said, just to add on to what you just said. People are not ignorant. People are ignorant, actually. No, actually, they are not ignorant. So the reason why people just, they don't have the knowledge, you know, so people I don't know, they act like it's out of this world. Well, it's rocket science for some other people,
Yeah.
like, you know, but for a listener at home, like, you know, with the naked ear or whatever, like, that's what we do this for anyway.
Yeah.
To educate people.
Yes.
And us as well, like, you know. So that's why I'm so intrigued about you being, you know, you being trans. So we want to unpack it, you know.
Yes.
So at the age of 13, you move over to Ireland.
Yeah.
Then. So you always knew the whole time that, this is not me.
Yeah, people always used to mistaken me for a girl as well because I was so feminine. I looked extra feminine.
Okay.
And I was always feminine and I was always, with the girls and I was always, in my feminine state. And I think the moment I realized that this wasn't like right for me was when I was in school and they would put everyone in line and they say girls and boys. The whole time I thought I was a girl. Because people don't really mention this to you as a child because, it's you in your own world.
Yeah,
And then I was put in a line and everyone's like, the teacher's like, girls. And I'm like...
Where am I supposed to go?
Yes. I'm like, oh, shit. Did
that make you feel some type of way?
Of course. It made me feel suicidal.
What grade were you in that time?
I was grade 3.
Grade 3, they put you in a line, 4. They say boys and girls. They
yeah, the way they line. Yeah, the way they line.
You're not happy about it.
It's not that I'm not happy with it. It's that I never felt comfortable there. I wasn't. I just didn't feel like I belonged. I just felt uncomfortable. I don't know how to explain.
Sorry to interrupt. You just mentioned that you felt suicidal. Was it at that age or later on when you were
It was at
older?
that age because I always wanted to be with the girls. I couldn't do things with the girls. I had to, do at my family. People were starting to get embarrassed because everyone could see that I was extra feminine. People could see that I was always changing. My voice wasn't breaking. Things wasn't going right. And then eventually people started realizing and they digged in to get more information. And then...
Was your family supportive though?
And no, not in the beginning. Not in the beginning. And I think it's like that with every family. But I guess the thing is that what we have to try and focus on is to try and make families more accepting, because if it was a choice for anyone, nobody would be the choice to be made fun of, to be bullied, to be disowned by family members.
Yeah, that's always been my thing. I'm like,
to
so
be disowned.
Do you think someone wants to be shunned upon and be casted all the time?
You would lie like the rest of them and just say, "Oh no, I'm part of the normal people." Yes, and this is what happens. And then they get married, they have kids, and then what happens?
Then later on,
then you're destroying everybody because you were not honest from the beginning.
Do you know, I'm listening to you, but at the same time, I'm thinking. Sorry, I keep.
No, go ahead.
My mind is. I'm listening to you say at grade 3 you had suicidal thoughts, and I'm thinking, kids that young, they don't even think about. They don't think past next week or next term or Christmas.
But I think it could have been from the slagging, maybe. From the slagging that you were getting.
It was the slagging,
because the kids are bullying you, laughing at you and stuff like that.
Yes.
You probably went through that, right?
Yes. And I had, a big bum. I had the female form figure. But then, people were saying that I was a boy. So it was just very confusing to everyone. But I just felt like, I wish I understood myself more, because then I would have been easier on myself a little bit more, and that, and I have to always remember this, that by the time when I transitioned, it wasn't heard of. People didn't know what it was. If they knew what they know now, it would be very different.
So, back then, I'm sure they were not saying you're transgender, probably they're just saying you're gay.
Gay, yeah.
So,
that's what they used to say. If you ever...
So first,
yes.
So did you at first feel like, okay, I'm just gay?
No, I always felt like a female, a feminine. I always felt like I had gender dysphoria. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I couldn't.
Because I feel like when someone says I'm gay or I'm a lesbian, I think it has to do more with attraction to the opposite sex.
Exactly.
I think if you say I'm gay, means you're actually attracted to another man.
Yeah.
If you say I'm lesbian, you're attracted to another girl.
Yeah.
You understand? But with what you said, you're transgender.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to wrap my head around. How does that come about? So now when you're explaining that, when you're explaining now that you always felt like that and you couldn't pinpoint where do you and all that, I get what you mean. I wish I did have the answers back then, because I can only imagine those that are watching, some of my fans, if you are here, I can only imagine how you feel if you do feel different in any way, because there's no explanation for it. You're always going to feel embarrassed, because at the end of the day, you're going to be a disappointment to family, because you have to come out. For like, to me, it's about education.
Yeah.
That's the goal behind this whole podcast. Enlighten people about different things. If it's business avenues, you're there. If it's about society, you know, you're telling people about something that they don't know. Like, I personally didn't know it.
Yeah.
And then on a lighter note, do you shed more light about your transgender
transition? Yeah.
Transition in your music?
100%. Yeah, I do. Because I feel like that's the only reason why I am doing it, really. It's not because fame or anything. I don't like being noticed. I don't want to really be famous. I don't want to be known in a crowd. I always want to blend. You know, people that know me, I don't want to be but somehow it just happens.
Okay.
It just happens.
On another lighter note.
Yes.
So if you were to win the best album, would it be like the male best album or the female best album?
I would say female, because I don't feel like they should bother introducing another gender or another toilet. But I will say, trans women like me, they shouldn't be in female sports. I shouldn't be competing with a female. Like everybody's going on, like what's going on with the trans people that's in sport. I think that's very wrong. It shouldn't be, because at the end of the day, I could beat a girl up if I really wanted to.
Bro, there's this girl I saw,
which
she
is
plays
wrong.
volleyball.
Yeah. It's very wrong.
There's a girl I know who plays volleyball. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah.
She's so masculine.
Yeah.
She's pretty though, like, but she's so masculine.
Yeah.
I swear, it's like she's playing by herself, bro.
I swear, man. Yeah, you'll be overpowering everyone.
Yeah.
Overpowering everyone.
But to be fair, I don't mind the like whatever we're talking about.
Yeah.
But what do you feel about how people now they introduce it to schools, they introduce it to kids?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? You personally, not for the media response or like I'm asking because you just said, you don't feel like women should compete with transgender women because it's a bit different.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about what I just asked now?
So yeah, I don't feel like trans women should compete in women's sports. But I think I would, I'm okay with being trans. In the beginning, I wasn't okay with that. In the beginning, I didn't want people to know, because what's happening now is what was going to happen. Like, everybody wants to know, everybody wants to learn. So now that I've said it, every interview that I'm going to now, everybody's talking about it. In the beginning, I didn't want that. I wanted them to listen
people
to
to
my art.
like you for you, because we were vibing to your song.
Yes,
real life vibing to your song.
To the art, you know. But then again, I guess it's gonna be known either way.
Eventually.
So I might as well just be honest now.
Yeah, but
you know,
I'm gonna take you back again at the age of 13.
Yes.
So, what makes you come to that decision to say, "Look, I really want to transition"?
Yeah. It was, I don't know. It's, you know, I wish I could explain. It's more of a feeling. It's more of like a knowing. It's more of what your soul really feels like, to be honest.
Who's giving you the information at that very young age?
Yeah, I was about to say,
True.
Did you want to transition because now the information was available to you?
Yeah.
Like, did you finally get here?
No, because...
And then now you find out, like, come on, we live in a city. We know you live here in this city, right? You know how like the gay pride and everything was that
I've
one
never
of the
been to
reasons.
Pride, by the way, ever. I don't attack me, LGBT community, but I am just not one of those people. I appreciate everything, I like everything, but I feel like it's getting too much at this moment, and I'm allowed to say that because I am trans. So attack me if you want, but I think it's just too much. I feel like it was much better when it was just less. I feel like now people are being criticized if they support you or not, and support me or not. You know, I feel like now people would be ridiculed online if you don't have a little rainbow sticker with your business. You know, and it's like, it shouldn't really be like that. Everybody
shouldn't be
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask that, but I felt like I'm gonna offend you. Like,
no, go ahead.
Do you like what you just said? Basically, that does it really have to be out there? Because at the end of the day, it's a personal thing. There's more pressing matters in the world than discussing each other's gender.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, there's
fair.
more pressing matters.
It's fair. It's fair what you just
We have to acknowledge. We have to acknowledge that we are different people in this space. These type of people. We are these type of people, and whatever. Yeah. But I feel like today I was going to Spa. You know the Spa. You know the one that's got like all the rainbow.
Oh, the gay Spa.
Yeah. I understand. Like during the Gay Pride Month, really. But now it's Christmas. They still got the Christmas, and then they still add the rainbow. I'm like,
I know what you mean.
we know, like, we're cool with it. Oh,
know.
we've seen it for a long time. You know, that type of thing. But can we not make this a discussion?
Just about that.
It's because, like, I would like to be the devil's advocate for this one. I understand where you're coming
No,
from.
I'm not criticizing. It was just like a question in my head, like,
No, it's
do we
the-
really
the
have to-
discussion, the
Yeah.
discussion, yeah. But I think they do that. They try to put it in our faces so much. Like, not that I care or you care or this podcast cares or whatever. But I think it's because they feel like the society or the communities have never accepted them for who they are.
True.
So they have to force it down our throats
True.
every other chance they get.
True.
You know? Because it's not like it's a whole movement, it's a whole community.
No, but I think
it's now becoming a propaganda
I think
thing,
we've got so
it's-
much information
You
now.
understand what I'm
It's
saying?
become a whole budget thing now.
You understand what I'm
know?
saying? People are making
do
money
you think
off
there's
it.
someone
Yes,
capitalizing? Oh, I was about to say
You
that.
understand what I'm saying?
So someone is capitalizing on that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why
Of course.
you were talking about this. Every second movie on Netflix, you watch, boom.
Yeah, you know,
go to the
sometimes,
shop, boom.
Like, there's no need for this. Like, I'm telling you, they're in the middle of a war, bro. Killing each other, Rambo running down. And all of a sudden, some people, they just decide to stop and then they kiss each other. But like, we're in the middle of a war. There's no time for kissing. We know there's no time for kissing, bro.
No, that is
for real.
wild. That's a war statement. That's we're in the middle of a war.
Like, think about it. Okay. And then all of a sudden, people are kissing. That's when I start questioning, like,
Yeah.
is this really about the war, or there's something else that you want us to take from this movie?
Yeah.
You understand? And then the more I just start looking at it, I'm like, every movie's got this type of scene. Like, even some characters, they're not supposed to be there in the movie, and then you just find them there, you know? I support them, but I feel like what you just said,
No, yeah.
I'm glad
and
you
also,
said it, not
something that I'm also don't agree with as well. You can attack me for this too. Is
No,
that
but
it
this
shouldn't
is
be-
not about getting attacked. It's
about
just we're just
talking.
discussing, innit?
Yeah, no, but I know people
Because I
are
don't
gonna
want to
come
get
after me.
attacked.
Online. The thing as well that I don't agree with is teaching it to kids in schools. That is very bad as well. I don't agree with that as well. And that's coming from a trans woman. I don't think kids should be taught about it in school, because I feel like I think a child's mind is like a
Too fragile.
yes,
But-
a sponge. There we go.
But don't you think if you were taught that at school, then you'd have understood yourself earlier at a young age, then you wouldn't have thought of all
Killing
these
myself or whatever.
suicidal things.
True, but the thing is, I feel like at that young age, it shouldn't really be about your gender or about. It should really
But
be
for
about
you,
being
it
a
was,
kid.
though.
True, for me it was. And you are at that time I didn't have YouTube. YouTube wasn't out, nothing. So I wasn't inspired by people. It was just about how I felt. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think today you should be 18 when you transition. Yes, I transitioned when I was 13 and I was young. I went on hormones. I went on all that. Am I grateful for that? Yes. But also I think you should be 18. The reason why I'm saying that is because you do a lot of damage to your body, because you don't have any testosterone anymore. So your brain changes the way you think. You become softer. You become weaker, way weaker. Your body completely changes. Like, I have no testosterone. I just have estrogen. So it changes how you feel and how you think. And I think it might have made the feeling of suicidal worse. I needed therapy because I felt like I was never going to... It's like running a race and you're never going to hit the finish line, because at the end of it, I want the finish line. And the finish line is to, don't call me crazy, is to birth my own child. That's the finish line. That is what a woman is.
And
It's
are they saying, is that possible?
I hope so. I hope so, because I really would. I would go to death if it means that I get to do that. And I don't know why. It's just
So,
where I am.
wait.
Yes.
I'm dumb. Sorry. So when we're speaking of this whole transgender transition, are we talking medical?
Medical, yeah. Medical.
So how much have you spent on yourself so far?
And no, that it's free. It's free at that point. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, well, you're on a waiting list, so you have to wait for like a long time. But yeah.
How much is that process though?
But you can do it privately too. Privately, I think it would be, to see, because they test you endocrinologists, they take your blood, they do everything to see like what you need and stuff. It would be about, I would say 60, and then say 35 for all your pills and stuff like that. So you want to put 100 away every month. Yeah. To
60 what?
euro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant 60K. I was like, rah.
No, per month really to get
Okay.
hormones if you're not like on the system. But yeah, it's a vigorous process and it's not something for everybody to go through. You're literally giving yourself more problems because taking estrogen, it heightens your risks of cancer. It heightens your risk of so many things. And it's like, if you're
Is it
not
specific
sure,
cancer or just cancer in general?
breast, I think it is,
Breast
because your
cancer.
breast develops and they get big. So the thing is, that's why I say if you wait till 18, it really gives you the ability to make that decision because you don't think of these things as a child. And you're still growing, so you're putting these things inside of you.
So do you think some of these people that say
I know
they
it
want
happened to me,
be-
don't judge, but you know what I mean.
So you say some of this. Do you think some of these people that say, "I want to go through the same transaction," they're making it because of what's in their faces, not because of how they feel? Do you
Yeah.
believe that?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a lot, what I've noticed with the whole LGBT movement, a lot of people are just doing it to get the attention and
It's a
to
trap.
get, it's a trap for straight guys. It's a trap. It's a trap for most of them. Most of them don't know what it is to be trans, It's not about what you look. It's about what you feel, and it's about who you are as a person, really. Like, you don't change when you go to bed. You don't, you're the same person, open eyes, close eyes, and till you die, till you're in the coffin, you'll be the same person. But I feel like it's the exception that's pushing people, so they think, oh, if I take hormones, I'll be more prettier, so the guys will like me more, because it's only straight guys are into trans women. Gay guys are not into trans women. So let me break this down for you. So straight guys, right, you are into women. If you see a guy, you're not going to be attracted to him. But if you see a trans woman and don't know that she's trans, and she looks better, most trans women look better than most women. Don't judge me.
She's hyping a gang.
Don't judge me, but not better. But I think it's because we haven't did so much things for a long time that when we do get money and we do get our stuff together, we start doing all these extra things. Take a little extra care of ourselves. I think. I'm not.
So you're saying in general women that don't take care of themselves?
No, I'm saying that in general, I feel like women itself, sometimes they have more than just one thing on their plate, I guess. So
sorry for making... I'm starting to think maybe I'm trying to make you explain yourself more to me. But I'm just trying to,
No, of course.
Sorry.
I feel like we're always gonna be extra as trans women. We're always gonna be extra. We're always gonna do the extra thing, and I think some women are not really like that. They don't like being extra, I guess. I don't know. Don't judge me.
I won't judge you.
I think everything.
What's that trend that's happening on
honest.
TikTok? We
You wanted
listen.
honesty,
We
so-
don't judge.
Where's the TikTok guy? He's coming out now.
Oh yes,
listen.
yes,
I'm
the
just-
TikTok.
don't
Oh,
judge.
here we go. So he knows
Just a
now.
quick one. So when you take these pills, what are they? The hormones, is it?
Hormones, yes.
Yeah. Do they stop you from growing things like beard?
Beard, everything, yeah.
Do they work on your voice as well, or you never had a
it
deep
doesn't
voice?
it stops you from your voice cracking.
Okay.
Yeah? So if you take it before puberty, which is 16, it stops all that from developing. So you most. Yeah. go
Let
ahead.
it land.
So most people, though, guys, you hit puberty, and when you hit puberty, your voice cracks. You get the Adam's apple. I don't have. You can look. You get all those things that kind of pulls you apart. So.
How long do you take them for?
You have to take them for the rest of your life.
Really?
Yeah,
You still do even now?
Yeah,
Okay.
even when you have surgery, everything, you have to take it. Yeah, because you're not born with it. We don't have ovaries. Estrogen comes from the ovaries. The women only have ovaries, so yeah.
You know when you said, I thought you said over a year. No, eh?
Ovaries,
Ovaries.
yeah.
So are you gonna develop?
Oh, you're talking now.
No, I would love to, but I think there was only one person that successfully did that. But I think as technology gets better and stuff, eventually,
time,
probably, I would. To give birth to my own child, call me stupid, but if I have the money, I'm going to do it. Yeah, probably.
You'll probably be rich by then, yeah?
Yeah, I definitely will be. I will be the first.
Just get to the music. And
Ask Kanyimba.
Yeah,
Ask Kanyimba. I think she's got proper connections.
I think everything I wanted.
You
to know
always
about
have something for that woman.
I think everything that I wanted to ask about this has been answered without actually asking.
Sir.
I think there's nothing
Anything
more.
else? Because you have.
No, that's why I felt like we dived too much into that.
Okay.
Don't
It's
come for
important.
us.
It's
I just
important.
wanted
It's
to know.
important.
It's just
It's very
inquisitive.
important, yeah.
I was just being inquisitive. Can we just talk about the music now?
Yeah,
Sure.
my only problem with that, I support you with the 18-year
Yes.
age thing, because if you do it at that young age, then 5 years later you feel
it's not for you.
What's going to happen now?
And then you have to do it, and it's another trouble on your body, because to detransition is even worse than even when you started, because now you have to your body, because you think about it, it's these are cells and chemicals in your body that is very important, and you can't just play around with it, because it can destroy your mind.
Okay. There's no right way of asking this, but
go ahead.
I just gotta ask it. So, if you actually engage with someone, like
yes.
Before you were well known, I don't know how long have you been known for. Sorry about that.
You're okay.
Would you disclose your situation, or you just go for it? And
I will be honest with you, and I will be judged for this, but it's okay. In the beginning, I never used to tell guys that I was trans, because I always felt like I was going to be judged. But it would be first date, and it would be me buying my own drinks. It would be me doing everything myself. And if I feel like I can tell him, I would tell him at the table at that time, because so much of my friends have been attacked and have been trapped where they pretend that they're okay with it. Then they get you. And then, they have this weird obsession and they do crazy things to you and whatever. So in the beginning, I never did. I need to first feel the energy, because I'll know when I see the person. So, you know.
What's the worst reaction you ever got?
People don't really know. So the
what
worst
you just
reaction.
Said that, what you said that you probably go on a date.
Yeah.
And then maybe when you feel comfortable, really then you tell them.
They won't really believe, because
they were like, you're
capping. The way I look, yeah. They won't really believe. And I think the most obvious things that they look for is not there. So to them, it's just like...
Which are?
The deep voice, or the body, the muscles, the hands. I have very small hands. I have small feet. So, when you're trans, most of the time you have a size 11. Or a size... Now imagine that. How do you get
I saw a video.
I'm not judging you, my sister. I'm just being honest. Girl.
How long have we been running for?
Till we get our feet done.
47.
We still there.
Okay, let's move on to the music.
Yeah, I want to get to the music.
Yeah. I understand. Before you actually dived into music, you wanted to be an actress.
Yes.
You're aspiring, or did you actually practice?
No, I was in some shows. I was in commercials. Most of them were live shows in the Bord Gosh Energy Theatre in Dublin. It was nice, but then I don't know if I told you guys, I met the producer, one of the producers that was there. He was kind of like giving, ooh, should I say it?
Yeah, wow.
He was kind of sexualizing the whole process, and I had to leave because of him, because I just wasn't feeling comfortable with him in that environment.
Do you think sometimes you get like
over-sexualized?
Over-sexualized,
yes,
and then
fantasized,
and then sometimes you feel like people, like, you lose some opportunities because of who you are.
I'll be honest, I've gained more, and I thought I would lose more, but I've gained more because right now I'm the only one, and nobody's really talking about it. Right now I'm the only trans rapper, basically, in Europe. Probably I haven't really seen anybody else that's.
So you can be like, I'm the best.
I don't want to say I'm the best, but I'm one of the best. Yeah, definitely. I have a lot to prove. And I think, so that's why people are just jumping on tailwagon, because nobody's spoken about it before. And there's a gap. There's female rappers, there's male rappers, there's no really trans that's openly there. Because let's be real, the LGBT community, that's where the revenue is. That's why we have Kanye and all these people, and they're always pushing and welcoming the LGBT community, because you'd be stupid if you don't. A lot of companies look at it as revenue. I'll be very honest. A lot of people...
that's what you were saying earlier, that probably someone is making money off that.
Yes, of course. And some of the population is LGBT, and those are the people that you want to, welcome to your circle and invite, I guess. So that's why a lot of companies are just pushing it, because they don't want to lose that connection, I guess, because, yeah.
Let's get to the music, please.
Back to the actressing. Yes. We keep digressing.
Sorry, it's me. I know.
We're talking about something else, so we keep missing stuff. Yeah. So where did you transition then from the acting?
Yes.
Yeah, from the actressing or whatever to the music. Why did you have to? Where did you feel the need to?
Oh, because of the producer. I met like a horrible producer.
It was just one producer though.
It was just one, but the thing is, one too many, because one knows the other one, and the other one knows the other one, and these are rich people that live in penthouses, that are powerful people in Dublin and in Ireland, So
I swear I live in a bubble.
I had to get away.
So you thought like I'm not going to make it in this industry. So.
Yeah, because as well, he knew that I was trans as well. So that was my biggest fear. Because I was having female roles. All my roles were female. And he kind of knew that I don't know how he knew. Some men like it so much that they know when they see it straight away. Because I don't know how to explain. But sometimes they just know straight away. Because it's a big fetish. Trans woman is a huge fetish to men.
Fetish.
And not just men, women too.
Yeah. But we're actually talking about this in the we're actually talking about this in the earlier episodes. Remember when we were talking about going to Thailand and stuff like that.
Yeah, look.
Oh, that was our first episode. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you were saying. Imagine if he said, imagine if you got to. What was your question again? I don't want to say it the wrong way.
Nah, let's move on. let's move on.
Oh God.
Okay, so you start making music then.
Yeah.
The first song you made is Bling Bling.
Bling Bling.
What age are you at that time?
Bling Bling, that was only 2 years ago.
That was only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know who was the first person that came with the word bling?
No.
Lil Wayne.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm giving you rap
Bling,
rap school for free.
That's cool.
And that song.
You're the creator of that word. No one had ever said bling ever in the world.
Just him. That's cool. Lil Wayne, respect to you.
You made that song because of your ex.
Oh, Know That I Love You.
That's the second
The
song.
second one. Yeah.
Okay. So the first song is Bling Bling, the second was Know That I Love You. What had happened then with the ex?
I was kind of popping up and people were knowing who I was and stuff like that, and he just couldn't like handle me doing this even, and he wouldn't even like want me to go alone. And if he does come, he would just be standing somewhere and make me feel uncomfortable. So he wasn't allowing me to be myself and to work with guys because he would be so jealous and insecure.
Or did the ex know what you were though? Like,
trans?
Yeah.
No, he didn't know I was trans. Of course he knew. No, he knew, of course. Yes, of course. He knew. 100%.
Okay.
It's just he wasn't secure with me being around males, I guess. Because he's seen the way people
So if you had to have this interview and it was just women, you'd be cool with it?
He'd be cool with it. He'll be so fine with it, yeah, because it's girls.
So maybe it's just a jealous boyfriend, that's all.
Yeah, but I guess it's hard when you have to date someone.
I'm a jealous husband.
Yeah, it's hard.
If I see you staring at my wife for 2 minutes, I'm like, Nene.
The reason why I'm asking is because probably I thought it ended because of you transitioning and stuff.
No.
But if that's not the case,
so you were together during that whole process. How long were you together?
He met me as a woman.
How long were you together?
We were together for 3 years. Yeah.
And that producer as well.
3
we
years.
have to, name and shame. That producer who made you not,
Oh.
Yeah. Your dream, you could have been an actress now.
I'll give the first name.
You could have made it to Top Boy as Jackie.
I could have. And
What's his name?
David. Ooh! But you know what the thing is? My thing was I'm screaming. I wanted to continue and push, but then he put so much fear into me that he
what kind of fear did he put into you?
He was like, just basically, everyone is going to know you've been actually scamming everyone, is what he said. Because all my roles were female.
Yeah, they're probably going to use
How
that against
dare
you.
him?
Yeah,
he said I was scamming.
But would that be an issue though?
No, because it's a role. I'm not really, the person. It's acting.
I think there's double standards when it comes to this. Sorry, we're not going to go to music. I'm just going to add on to something.
Yeah.
Like, you know how everyone now is saying P. Diddy is gay, P. Diddy is this, P. Diddy is this. But at the same time, we're meant to be supporting this particular community.
Yeah.
But when it comes to P. Diddy now, we have to shine him for being gay. Say he is gay, fine. Then what? We're doing the gay pride a couple of months ago. We're happy. What's the problem now?
I don't think he's gay.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm just saying that the fact, say, in this particular situation that the guy says, people are gonna say this. It's a transgender woman, is it? So if you had a movie role as a woman, they just didn't put the word transgender. Yeah. How would that be a problem?
It's not accepted.
By who?
In
that
the naked
time.
eye, yeah,
And it
in the
was that
community,
time.
people don't rate it.
But you've got your back and you've cut. Why did you care? No, I'm only saying you shouldn't have stopped. You shouldn't have stopped if
I shouldn't. Yeah, I know what you mean.
can't stop because of one guy.
True.
But maybe she was only young at the time.
I was
as
afraid.
well.
Yeah. I was like afraid, and people.
So are you
didn't
gonna
know.
go back to acting?
I've been working on something, a few little things. Yeah.
Okay, I'm only supporting you because I also want to get into acting.
I'm auditioning again, and I'm starting to get back into it. Yeah, and again, I'm the only one, so that's my power.
But now they know the whole
Now
thing.
they know, yeah. And it's okay, because we live in a world. I'm not going to push it on anyone. If you don't fuck with it, don't fuck with it. If you do, that's okay. None of us decided to be here. We were just thrown here, and we're going to all die soon.
Yeah, you sound like you've made peace with it for real.
Yes.
Yeah, she's owning it. That's
I've had conversation with a couple of gay people, and then the moment you start having the same conversation for 3 or 4 minutes, they start acting agitated and they start getting irritated, and then they started saying, fuck you then.
Yeah,
you know.
because they take offense.
Yeah, but I can see you've made peace with it.
It's a very good thing actually that you own it, because no one can use it against you.
Exactly. Yeah.
But so is it safe to say your ex made you a musician?
On this.
You can say that. Yeah. This is yours. I would say he did, yeah, because he pushed me to write about what was happening in my life. Yeah.
Exactly,
yeah.
I feel. Ex,
shout out to my ex.
Do you see him around?
I don't know. But I think he still stalks me online.
But you'd say maybe he dealt with whatever he was, and then he comes the second round, you have a conversation. Say maybe he watches this podcast. Is there a chance for him to say, "Oh, yo,
no,
I'm a bit mature now"?
No, definitely, because it was just too much pain that came with it. I have love for him. He was my first love, I will say, and I respect it a lot because he risked everything. And I want trans women also to know that men risk a lot when they date women like us. We're not easy to be dated. Number one, they also have to worry about family. He was like that for me. He didn't care. His family loved me. His family accepted me. I had the perfect family. Yeah, and I just want trans women or any LGBT or anything, if you're different or anything, always make sure that you respect the other person as well, because they're also sacrificing just to have you at their table.
What you're saying, I think in general, not like transgender women.
Yeah.
I think if people are in a relationship, they just need to respect and appreciate the effort the other person puts in.
Yes.
So I don't think it's about transgender or whatever gender,
Whatever you are.
That's the same thing we're talking about. Some of these things, they shouldn't always be based on a certain group or type of people.
True.
That's just advice for generally everyone,
Yeah.
Sorry, were you cutting off the thing? Yeah? All right, sure. I just had to find out. But yeah, let's get into the album finally.
Yes.
The reason why we're here. What's the name of the album? How many songs do we have on there? It's dropping tonight. We know that. Tell us.
So it's
dropping.
dropping.
What's going on there?
It's dropping tonight at 10:30. I have 16 songs on the album, and the name is Kamikaze.
Okay.
You know what Kamikaze is?
I don't know what it is.
You know what Kamikaze is?
I know about Kamikaze Crush.
Yes, the Japanese. So Kamikaze.
Yeah. Wow, it's a game or something.
No. Finally, I know something you don't.
Let's go. Explain to him.
What is it?
I know it's some crash that happened in the war. It's Japanese. Is it the Japanese Anglo War? Is it?
Yes.
Back in is it the First World or the Second?
1949.
Yeah, that should have been the second.
I'm not
Should have been the first.
Yeah.
What?
World War.
What happened? Explosion. What?
A crash of.
Yeah. So it was the way. It was the way of the Japanese.
I'm expecting her to finish because she should have done more research. I just know general shit.
You said you know. So
no, I know something that you don't know today. You came with demo. Come on. Nah, I'm just messing up. Come on.
It means it was the way of the Japanese killing their enemies. They would it's like a suicidal way of killing the enemy. So they would crash their planes into other planes. And the reason why I named it Kamikaze is because the name Kami, that's my real name, Kami, and Kazi because I'm Japanese, half Japanese, and also because I feel like I'm just at the moment of my life, and it's only volume 1. I have 2 volumes, so it's the moment of I think this album is based on self-destruction. Okay. I think personally, so that's why I named it Kamikaze.
What do you mean self-destruction?
I think I'm at that stage where I'm just starting not to care anymore. I'm starting to just be less cautious. I know it's a bad thing to say, but at this moment, I'm just going to be honest, and I'm just going to say it the way it is, regardless of people judging me or doing something in any way. And if it means I destroy the enemy in that way, yes, let it be. Because I never used to be that type. I was always, no, don't. And recently, I was involved in a beef, as you know.
With who?
Ooh, I can't say.
Can we talk about the album first?
Okay, he's like,
the beef,
that's a big...
the beef is
That's a
about
crutch.
it's a musical beef, is it?
Yes.
It's a musical beef. Yeah.
You know it as well, bro. You seem to know too much lately. What on?
What you mean too much, bro? Did we not do research together?
No, I didn't know about the beef.
Yeah, but 16 songs on Kamikaze.
16, yes.
Dropping tonight. By the time this is out, maybe it'll be out already by the time.
Gonna have a listen.
Yeah. But 16 songs. Any features?
No features. I didn't want to work with anyone. I know, is that selfish? Because the thing is, I didn't want to depend on other people. There were features put in place, but then people couldn't do it. Things had to be done, this and that. And I just said, you know what? I'm doing it myself. And I was like, and you know what? Nicki Minaj's DJ Booth, he follows me online. He's actually about to show my album to Nicki because she's signing new
DJ
artists.
Booth?
Yes. Check, you follow
I know DJ Booth.
Yes, hi DJ Booth. So he's about to show my album.
Wild.
Yes, he's about to show
big.
my
That's
album
big
to
enough,
Nicki. Yeah, because he likes, I don't know how the hell.
You better deliver.
The
You
pressure.
better
The
deliver.
pressure. Yeah.
She has a record label called Heavy on it. Yeah, and he was like, you need to, as soon as the album's done, I have to send it to him, and he's showing it to her. And the fact that I'm trans as well. She likes the whole album.
So there's a chance that in the next couple of days or few weeks, Nicki will be listening
Oh,
to your
would
shit.
you imagine? Everybody that knows me, I'm obsessed with her. She is the reason, probably half of
Show
the
me a
reason.
girl who's not obsessed about Nicki.
I love her because she showed me as well how to be a boss and how to just,
You went to a Nicki concert because of his missus.
How was it? Did you go? Oh, you did. I thought you did.
You did. Were you not wearing ponchos out in the rain?
The pink punch.
Can we talk about
Were
the
you
album,
not wearing?
Nicki? Can we talk about the album, not Nicki?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it has 16 songs. There's one song that's dedicated to my mom. It's called You Are Gone. And it's one where I'm singing actually. And it's a bit different, but it's the first time I actually kind of did gymnastics with my voice because I was really giving the choir effect, so I had to sing in different tones. Okay. Don't judge me when you hear it.
Yeah.
Nah, it's good to try. You never know until you try.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't think it came out the way you wanted it to sound?
No, it came out the way I was very shocked at the way it came out, and I'm very.
It was better than what you expected.
Yes, it was like because I felt really uncomfortable because my producer was like, "No, you need to go lower," and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm going in the lower tone. This is uncomfortable." Yeah. But no, it worked.
How long have you been working on this now?
The project?
You say you have 2 parts of it, right?
Yes. Okay. So it's been a while. I think it's been like a year. Yeah, a year.
So how many songs did you have?
In total, I had about 26 songs.
So why these 16 and not the other 10?
I'm so afraid, even with the 16, I'm afraid to drop it all at once because my thing is I am not at a level yet where I want to be. And I feel like right now everybody's tuned in. Not everybody, but most people are tuned in because they know the album's coming. A part of me wants to drop maybe like 3 tracks at a time or 2 tracks because it keeps them coming back. Because I feel like the moment.
Hey, DJ Booth, Nicki Minaj.
No, he'll get it. He'll get it. He'll get it on.
Concentrate.
He'll get a link. He'll get a link to the drive. Yes, he'll get everything and the deluxe. But I feel like now everybody's attention is here, and I like the fact that the algorithm's doing it. Everything is just building because people are constantly coming back. I feel like if I drop it all at once, it'll be like done.
Yeah, people consume music very fast these days. People are mad
I'm not
about
Beyonce. Yeah, I'm not. So.
People were crazy about GNX last week, but I can see people have shifted from that one. They're onto something else. It's just how people are.
And the thing is, if you release little, maybe every Friday or twice a week, people keep coming back, and maybe a visual,
But why don't you just drop the album? When you see the other 10,
yes,
you just keep dropping it once in a month, once in 2 weeks. Yeah. But if you give them something solid, then you're talking about the algorithm. The engagement is there, and then you just keep dropping one, and then it keeps coming back, dropping one, and keeps coming back.
Yes, I want to do like Freaky Fridays or something, and you'll know every Friday.
That's why I got Diddy locked,
and you'll get a song. What? Say again.
That's why I got Diddy locked up. Am I wrong?
Freaky Friday. I'm thinking Freaky
That's Freaky Ops. Oh, my guy. This guy. No, he's saying Puff Daddy was having freak offs.
Oh, freaks.
So he's saying you naming your show.
No, not
this
freak.
Guy, Mom, nah, you play too much. Never mind him. Nah. But go on anyway.
Yeah, so a part of me that's making me hungry. I love the sound. It's like a snack. My brain is like snack. But yeah, so a part of me was like, what do you guys think? Should I release all at once or
like 16 songs? I think give it to them. Yeah.
Give them like my plan is if I was in your shoes, I'll give them the 16. See, there's something about albums. Everyone thinks they can make music now. Yeah. Because you can get in the booth, play around, and then the DJ will mix it. The engineer will mix it for you. If you've got the right money and the right backing, it comes out as a hit. Yeah. But not everyone can do it second, third, fourth, fifth. So if you can give them a solid 16, that's a big FU in everyone's face. And then when they just think that's all she had, every week you just keep dropping one, dropping two, you're dropping three. Yeah. Now you're just telling people that you can't fuck with me.
True. Yeah.
You know?
But it's a lot to
prove. The album first has to simmer though. The album has to simmer.
Yeah.
You cannot drop the album, then drop singles.
Yeah. No. Like if you drop the album now, you wait maybe till about Valentine's Day. Yeah. You know, that's a good 6 weeks. How many? 8 weeks. Yeah. If you've got like a special thing, you drop there. Yeah, and then when it's towards summer, you give them 2 nice summer bangers. Yeah. Cut. You can run 2 years without dropping an album while you're working on an album.
Yeah.
I think you should do it.
Guys.
That's a good way of income as well.
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
So what will be happening in them?
I don't know. I'll see. Everything is submitted anyway, but I can pause if I have to. I can remove, or I don't know. I'll see. Right now, the plan is to really just everything is done and it's submitted, but I'm nervous. But yeah.
No, we should be fine.
It'll be fine.
We'll bump it as soon as it drops. We'll listen to it. We'll give you feedback too.
Yes, please
we'll
do.
Keep it a buck. We won't.
Have you heard my new song?
I haven't. No.
Oh, you did?
I haven't.
Oh, did you?
I did listen to it.
Don't lie.
I did listen to it.
What's the name?
It dropped a couple of days ago. It's got jeez, what the fuck is the name? It's got
Toxic Love. Yeah, it's
Toxic Love.
Vibey.
It's got the pink thing, right? Is the font pink on the album, on the song art cover, no?
No, that's the... Oh, yes, it is, yeah.
It is, right? Yeah, I'm tapped in.
So you did tap in. Yeah, that's a good one. Radio was actually liking that one.
So it's on RT... Is it RT?
On, no.
Spin.
Second?
Is it Spin FM?
No, it's on News FM, and she is gonna... Momomo. Have you heard of her, Momomo? She's really good. She's like really powerful. Shout out to you. She's a real powerful like CEO that like works with all radios and stuff like that. So she's really hooking me up there. All
right. Okay. So now back to helping the community.
Yes.
There's kids that don't know how the song gets to the radio.
Yes.
Do you want to give like a quick run on how they can also submit their songs and all that?
So it's all about who you know in the game. So I know a lot of DJs and stuff, radio DJs. So the first method would be radio DJs. If you know radio DJs, they can play it in their session. Each radio DJ would have about, I'd say, maybe 4 or 5 hours of playtime. So you can submit it to them and they will release it for you. Or you can do it through your distributor as well. They can submit it to different radios, iHeartRadio, any.
Well, they get thousands of songs a day from the distributor.
It's true.
They don't play it.
They don't, but I guess if you make enough noise, eventually it goes into a cycle. But yeah, the easiest way would be DJs, getting to know people, networking.
Okay, you kids heard that?
Yeah.
Next one, then.
Some education. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of the current state of the female raps? Yeah. Scene.
I don't want to say it's
worldwide or in the country.
In the country, there's no. You.
That was close.
You. Even
the current state of hip hop in the female state. I don't even know what
Nah,
to
now
say.
you're acting.
I'm gonna
Nah,
sound-
now you're
No.
trying
Yeah,
to be. Now you're
I should have said
acting.
what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
I
I see this
don't know
pages.
much artists, and I feel like to me, nobody's really popped off yet. So for me, it's dead.
No one really popped off yet.
Yeah, I feel like nobody has put in the work just yet. I don't see anybody that's released albums. I don't know anyone that's been doing the work. You
There's
know,
a few EPs though out there, no?
not that I know of. There's a
Do you
few
know much-
males. There's
yeah,
a few
do you know
males.
much
that
females in the industry?
I
You
know.
don't interact with them anyway.
No, I do, but we follow each other online and stuff like that. But we
just
don't
about
really, we don't really check up on each other. Or I think it's just the way things have been for so long in Ireland, and that's our problem. That's why London and all these places can make it so easy because they come together like this and they do the work.
Yeah.
Everyone is so busy in their own world that in Ireland, it's as small as it is. Nobody wants to really work together.
Together, yeah.
In my opinion, nobody like wants to really
Egos.
do things.
Yeah, I don't like that one as well. Where everyone thinks they can shine. No, I think the problem is everyone wants to shine.
Yes, and the
Everyone
problem
wants
is,
to be a number 9 out here, bro.
yes, and it's a problem if
That's
you
not
become
how life works,
competition.
though.
No,
The
because
whole
there's
time
space
you
for all
probably
of
be the
us.
best quarterback or the best.
all right.
Yeah, you probably be the best midfielder, but you want to be number 9. Fuck
Yeah,
up
so
the whole
you heard
shit.
it. Females get to studio. She said she doesn't see nobody.
Yeah. I see all of you, but I'm just like, y'all, let's go. You know, let's go.
Okay, that's fine. I won't say much more. But yeah, we're visuals out now.
Yes.
Visuals for each song. It's Double Homicide.
Double Homicide.
Right?
I have Bling Bling, but I had to kind of
It's
stop.
bling out yet.
Not the video. I had to stop the video because the video just I didn't like the way it looked.
Oh, I'm on about the actual visuals, like Double
Yeah,
Hom- what you have now.
Music
Yeah,
video.
the visuals,
Yeah.
yeah.
Double Homicide. That one's out. It's doing really well.
Yeah.
We shot that in Eddie Rockets. That was a lot of fun.
That's in Charlieville, no? It's Dublin 6, Red Mines. Sorry.
Rathmines, yes, in Rathmines.
That's your yard.
You
Close.
deliberately saying this shit.
No, I swear.
I know, I
watched
know,
the video.
I know.
I watched the video. and
I know,
so
you just saying
we
it just
usually
to-
go to those shops. like,
Yeah,
every
yeah,
time
we,
I
yeah.
play,
It's
so
those
Okay.
I
areas,
could
yeah.
tell. I knew exactly.
You knew
what
it from the jump. I haven't.
What do
yeah.
you think of the video? Was it good?
I think it's dope. Actually, I was
Yeah?
listening to one of my guys, and they said you actually killed it. And
Thank you.
in the sense that not many people
Appreciate that.
put out videos anyway in Ireland. When they do, they're not up to
Bro,
They're not up to standard like that.
Yeah.
But when he watched it, he didn't think you were from here.
but
Wow.
tell me,
I
is
swear
it
down.
is it the
He thought
work
maybe you're
ethic?
from
Thank
the
you.
UK or somewhere
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Is it the work ethic, or because I asked you earlier, how much did you budget? How much did you spend for your visuals? And I thought you were gonna tell me like some huge lump sum amount of money, and then whatever you said, and then I'm seeing that no one is putting a video out. That's what I'm saying. Is it a work ethic thing, or they can't find the right?
Funds.
I don't think it's about
I
fans.
think it's about funds, bro. I think it's about funds. And that's like if it's single, it's dope. It pops. It's out today. It's viral on TikTok for that 2-3 nights. If there's no video to follow it up, it dies.
Yeah.
So we've lost the essence. Well, I'm not an artist, but
We have lost.
People have lost the essence.
My
of,
man got hidden
of
talents.
normal rollouts.
Yeah.
I think
No.
that's how tunes should be done.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the consumption of music is just a lot faster now. Today, when you tell yourself that I'm gonna make a video next month, someone would have done the same TikTok move, dropped a song, went on another different campaign while you're busy saying I'm gonna drop a video. That's why I'm also telling you, there's no need for you to say I'm gonna drop one. Just drop the whole project.
I guess.
And then if you feel like, just keep giving them 1, 2, 3, but give them all at once.
I know people who drop a single today and the video is out in 5 hours.
Yeah. No, that's
Every
big
time.
budget.
Every time.
No, that's
It
big
doesn't
budget,
be-
boys.
That video,
Yeah.
like no offense now, I don't think you spent loads on that video. But the way it came out and whoever the director was or
Sam.
they did an exquisite
Shout
job.
out.
Yeah. But I don't think you were just in Eddie Rockets, went around the corner.
Oh my god! You know how long we shot? The shoot was about.
Was it on a Monday?
No, it was on a Saturday. We started shooting at 5 and we finished.
No, because that place is always busy, you know.
Or Eddie Rockets.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, did you actually get the place shut down specifically for you that day?
No, just the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not there yet. Don't worry. But we'll shut down the whole O'Connell Street soon.
Oh,
In Jesus' name.
Like that shot from up above.
Yes.
It changes everything.
I know what
but
you
it's
mean.
not much money, you know.
I know what you mean.
That's
yeah.
what I think.
knowing
like,
your angles.
Yeah, I think you should.
Now, you can pull that one off.
Yeah, you should find people who can do you justice. Like it doesn't have to be thousands of euros invested, you know.
Yeah,
but
because
shout
money,
out to whoever did
money
that
doesn't
video.
come from, people have this thing, but I think it's artists' fault as well. They just think that artists are rich and artists have money because of what we wear.
That's the stigma around it. Though,
Yes,
yeah.
but it's not really like that. We're all human. Most of the time, we're self-employed. So every little penny counts, You lucky. I think if you're a girl, it's easier because, you can get money quick.
Hey.
Men, yes, darling, men would offer to, you know what I'm saying? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I like to pay for my own stuff. But I feel like it's easier for a girl than it would be for a guy as an artist.
Are we getting more visuals?
Yes, more.
Yeah, how many?
I actually initially wanted it to be a visual album, but it was so hard to get him booking. Yeah. He was only available that day, and that shoot took us 6 hours, 7 hours, and then he's from Belfast too.
Oh, so
he had to go. Yes, so he had to go all the way. So it's hard to get people to book and to be at the same time. So when you do, you really have to make the most of it. You really have to, because everybody's busy. That's the thing.
True. So
nobody is Beyonce or Jay-Z where you can pay people to sit like this. We all have jobs. Do you know what I mean? We can't do this.
3 jobs.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even capping.
He sounds fed up.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here.
I'm fed up. After all this work, I'm kind.
Yeah, I swear. But speaking about visuals still, your socials, the way you portray yourself on those visuals and the way you portray yourself, I don't know how I can say this in the utmost respectful way, but it might come across as provocative to people, or whatever. Yeah, is that something conscious? Is that a conscious decision you took to actually look that way?
No, I know what you mean. Yeah. I feel like there's so much years that I've missed out. Yeah.
So it's deliberate.
No, I'm explaining. So I'm trying to explain. So I feel like I've missed so much years of my life of not doing what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
being a girly girl.
Yes, I want to be extra now. I want to have
living your life to the fullest.
Yes, extra, and just dramatic and whatever. But no, it's never crossed my mind that I'm too provocative, because I think I've always been a sexual person. I love being sexy, feeling sexy, and feeling clean and feeling always ready to go. I love that. So, yeah,
that's wild.
Maybe I am too provocative.
But it may come across like that,
Yeah, Nicki
it's okay.
To people.
Hello.
The inspo.
She mentored me, and I have a song where I actually say that. Nicki mentored me, though.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
she mentored me without knowing.
It was just evident. I don't think we had to even ask about that.
Yeah.
Or where the inspo came from. It was just there, It was just there. Moving on again.
Yes.
With that provocativeness, we have an OnlyFans page now, right?
Yes.
What's going on the OnlyFans?
How did you know? I made the announcement. You've seen it.
She has one.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I have one. I made it because I was like, you know what? If I'm not going to have a label, I'm going to create my own. And I'm always sexualized by guys. I'm always, looked at. Can we be real for a second, guys? Guys sometimes are always horny, right? And especially if you see a thick girl.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. But we don't blame you. It's part of the genetics. It's nature, But so in my brain, I was like, you know what? So if I don't want to get signed, and I don't want anybody to own my masters, and I don't want anybody to own anything from me, I'm going to have to make my own label and have my own income. And that's what I did. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go full force. My friend does it. You know how much she makes per month? You'll be shocked. She's a millionaire every Christmas.
What?
I'm telling you.
Is she local?
She's in Ireland, yeah. Her name is Barbie. Love you. She's an upcoming artist as well. She's trans too. But she makes, and so she was like, you know what? I'm gonna help you, and she helped me, and she helped me set up everything, and now I'm doing it.
So what's I said what's going on in that OnlyFans?
Oh, what do you mean? What's going on?
Like what kind of content are you putting out there?
So it would be feet. Feet is a big thing, as weird as it is. People like feet. And it's mainly just me in photo shoots, in thongs, me myself like I am on Instagram, twerking, dancing, shaking, you know.
And then people pay to see that.
Yeah.
Is that what you enjoy actually putting out there, the toes only? You restrict yourself to that, or that's what makes you more money?
You know what? And my family, a part of me is like, I want to, see, and this is the problem with me. Everything that I do, I want to exceed in it, and I want to do it the best. Yeah. And right now in that field, I feel like I want to do the best. So what does it include doing the best? It means going full way. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, no. To the extremes. Yes. Okay. So now I'm stopping myself because I'm very competitive with myself. Mm-hmm. And I'm seeing how much I'm making, and I'm seeing how much my friend is making. And, you know, her and her boyfriend does it. They feel, engaged, and they work together, and they have fun with it and live life. They know. Yes, everybody gets horny. Everybody has a wank. Yeah. Everybody has a whatever it may be. Everybody does. Why not get paid for it? And she kind of opened my brain, and she was like, "You know what? If you're not going to get signed either way, what's stopping you?" And I was like,
"That's why I live in a bubble." Like, I'm trying to think in all of these.
So I would advise you, if you're watching this and you're a young artist, if you can, I'm not advising you to do OF, but I'm saying if you can find another way to make an income, do it. Because streaming doesn't pay well. Anything else does not pay well. And if you don't want to work in a chipper and you don't want to, you know, wake up 6 a.m. and do that, try to make income from somewhere else so that you're not stalling. Because if you're stalling, you're going to be 50 and you're still going to be an aspired rapper.
But there's nothing wrong with waking up at 6 a.m. As long as you're supporting your dream, though.
So don't
like
stall.
You can do the 6 a.m. thing or the night shift thing.
You can.
As long as you have a vision to 100%, do what you want.
You can grind. You can grind as hard as you can. But then I think all of these things as an artist takes away from you being able to do what you have to do. So going into work, dealing with other people's stress, dealing with work itself. Now you have to go home and you have to write a song. But then tomorrow you have to wake up at 6 a.m. because the manager wants to talk to you. It's like, it's too much. So as an artist, I think entrepreneurship is the smartest way, is to really take all your time to yourself, but you have to find a way to make money.
That's why I stopped my DJing career.
You have to make money.
Because I was like, I'd rather make money.
Yeah.
I stopped.
That's wild.
I know. But do you feel like you would want to go back if you had the money now? Like if you have it?
No, I've worked my way around the work, so I'm okay now. Yeah.
Good.
But for me, I'd rather put the DJing on the side.
I know what you mean. Yeah. And for a lot of artists and entrepreneurs, you have to make a choice. And sometimes that's part of the choice. So what are you going to do? Make your money.
What would you say is the best or wildest or whatever interaction you had with the fan or something?
So what do you call the people that pay money on what are they called? Fans.
Yeah, or subscribers.
Or it's
OnlyFans. Yes. A lot of rappers do it. Yeah. A lot.
So go on, what's the wildest? Or the best or whatever?
The best. It would buying my underwear.
Buying your underwear?
Yes.
Jeez.
Guys,
they ask for some.
They would tip $150 to buy my underwear.
So you have to send it to them.
Yeah, I would get their post office and that's what I gotta do, and I love it because it's mine. It's my underwear. So don't laugh. I'm being honest.
That's why you want
for pictures.
Why? Because you can't.
Are you serious? Oh, you know you're joking. I was like, what? All the girls are doing it? Yes. It's selling underwear.
So,
what about pictures though?
Yes, could be pictures.
Besides toes, what's the other?
Twerking, or it would be what do you mean weird?
Yeah. Like I think people fantasizing over toes is.
I think what he's trying to ask is, do you put it out there?
What?
No, that's not what I'm trying to ask. Put what outside?
Put what out there?
Like the whole body, the naked body, like
no,
and stuff.
No, that's not what I was asking. No, it's like toes. For me, toes are.
Yeah, it would be me like in laundry and like me in a pool or whatever, and then I take requests and then
Also, you say you just sit here and then you go online, or I don't know how that works, and then people will then make requests like,
you can
I see your toes?
Yes, exactly. Can I see your tits, or can I see? You always make sure, obviously, that you don't give too much. Yeah,
men are weird. Men
are just, you know, and it's not your fault. It's the feeling of the nature. I don't think, you know. Do you think it's true? Actually, viewers at home, are men supposed to be monogamous, or are they not?
What's your own take on that before?
Ooh?
Yeah, before I answer.
I
don't know if these guys want to answer.
Oh.
I'm still a student of the game.
You know, naturally, I don't think they should be, because men are, in nature, it's not. So, and I think we're part of nature.
Yeah.
So I don't think so, but the thing that does make it is love. But so when you fall in love,
nature also comes with self-respect.
Exactly.
It's like, you know, a person that goes to the gym, they'll tell you today they want to eat pizza. It's just self. You just you just control yourself that this is not what I want, this is not what I want. So in as much as we can say nature says we can't be monogam, whatever that word is, we should be poly, whatever that word is. It all comes down to self-respect.
Yeah.
You can't run through girls and finish them.
But
there's unlimited girls out here. You can't. So it's just you telling yourself, I'm okay with this one. Let me go.
Let me just.
Or at least that's my answer.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love this episode has been so chaotic, but I love it though.
But I love it. Yeah, it's honest.
I love it though. Yeah, we've been digressing and stuff, but anyway.
It's honest.
What's the story? What's happening? Beef.
Yes.
Go back to the music before we close this off.
Yes.
What was that beef about?
It was someone that I considered a friend. But at this stage, I don't know. I think, like I said earlier, I don't believe there's friends in the game. Because I feel like the game is so... Everybody's in competition, right? And everybody's rapping about who's better than the other one. And everybody's always saying... I'm the best or whatever. So in my brain, I don't think there's any friends in the game, and I had to learn that, you know. And it took me to get.
What do you mean? There's no friends in the game.
I just don't think there's friends in the music industry or in the game, because I feel like
musical wise. But say me and him will probably make music, but we're not in the duo crew or something. Do you mean like we can't be friends when we're doing the same thing, or we can't be friends when it comes to the material we put out? I feel like the material you put out should be the competition, but you as individuals should be okay.
Yeah. I guess if you went into the game together, it's different. But if you pop up alone and you're making new friends in the game, that doesn't work really, because I don't, in my opinion or in my experience, because it just doesn't. And I've heard a lot of artists say that, because eventually, I guess it takes a lot of, not everybody's secure. Everybody's on a journey of becoming secure. And so in this field, I think a lot of people are also on that journey, because we're out in the open and there to be judged by so many people and by the public. So you always, feel like you have to be open and stuff like that. But when you have friends around the game and you're rapping that you the best and you and opportunities start going for the other person more, because that's what was happening. This is how the beef started. My things started going on radio. People started looking at me more. It was kami, and the other person was kind of like left a little bit, you know. And I don't blame anybody for feeling that way, because if I was comparing myself to someone that was doing better than me in any way, I would also feel a certain way. We're only human, you know? We're only human. So I guess it was why is this always happening and she's getting why is not me?
So the way you're explaining it,
yes,
do you feel like she didn't put that into perspective? Like, so it's not like you doing it deliberately for this friendship not to work.
Yeah.
You're telling me that she can't grasp that?
It's not that the person can't grasp that, but it's the fact that the person was in the game longer than I was. So I expected the person to be more professional, as in a way to not compare yourself to anyone. Because I looked at the person as in like, you're a god. you know?
So is
And
there
then
room
here
for you
comes
guys
I
to
was the
work it out?
newcomer. Say again?
Is there room for you guys to work it out?
I don't think so because that person, like she or he, they're like they're really stubborn. They're really, really stubborn, and their ego is so huge that they would bite off their own foot just to spite you.
Yeah, if it's not, if
Let
that's the
sleeping
case,
dogs lie. Do you know? Let them lie and just let them just run in a circle because there's no point. A big part of me always wanted to. I even asked my producer to send me that person's number because I wanted to talk to them because, you know, I really considered them a friend. You know, but
So
yeah,
you guys got the same producer.
we have the same producer. Now you know who it is. Oh no, you don't. But people in the industry probably don't.
Do you think it's necessary for beef? Beef is necessary. Actually.
People asked me this. Yeah. People actually asked, was it planned?
Especially hip hop.
Yeah. Was it planned? No, it was
Telling me
definitely
there's no
not
chances
planned.
you two in the background you'll be like, oh, we got them.
No.
That was my next question, but yeah.
No, definitely not. I wish it was where we could say,
Great
oh,
minds,
haha.
great minds.
That was my next.
Great minds think alike.
If it's necessary, then did we actually manufacture this or it's real? But anyway, you said, yeah. Is that squashed? So through music only.
Finished. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm just focused on myself. I'm not really looking at anyone else, to be honest. It's like, you know, when you're running a race, like in the Olympics, you don't look really. You just focus. That's why horses have those things to stay focused. I'm
You've
pretty
said
much.
this before.
Did I? Oh. Well, I'll say it again. Don't care.
Okay.
About what's going on in the world right now.
The year is ending anyway, KKAMII. The album is out.
Yeah. I can't believe it. I feel like
full year.
It definitely has. Yes, and I hope it has for
What was the
everyone.
biggest highlight for you this year?
Damn, Sneaker is robbing my questions. I swear down. I was literally going to ask her.
Yes.
Yeah, I was literally going to ask her besides her being on this pod, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the album dropping. What else has been your highlight? I think the way you know the delivery is different now.
Yeah.
The delivery is different. That was meant to be funny, but now it's taking all the humor in it. But go on.
And the highlight of it would be definitely wrapping up the album. I felt like it was an enormous amount of pressure because I got emails from labels and stuff. There's a lot of people actually that's keeping an eye on me. And the fact that I'm South African, we have a good reputation, and I'm African, and I'm trans, and whatever. Yeah. But it's just a lot of people, and I feel like I don't want to disappoint anyone because then I will never leave my room again. Yeah. And I've worked really hard. So my biggest highlight was just really wrapping everything up and finding the time to enjoy it. Because if I listen to the album, I find myself judging. I'm like, I should have changed this. I should have made this better. You know, so I think I'm like learning now to just enjoy what I'm hearing. Yeah. I guess.
Most people, they don't listen to what they put out.
Yeah, I can't. You can't because it's repeated over and over in the studio.
But I wouldn't mind listening to my songs.
Yeah.
When I'm by myself.
Oh, I get you. Why? Because you feel like you're being embarrassed?
When there's people around.
Why? Because you feel like you're being embarrassed?
No.
Just
I think I'll take too much of your time. It's about you today.
So you dodged that one,
yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool. Congratulations, the album is dropping tonight.
Yeah, congratulations.
16 songs, Kamikaze, baby.
Yeah.
So before we let you go, what does success look like for you?
What does what?
Success look like for you?
Success looks like for me getting that Grammy Award, standing on that stage, and mark my words, you will see me there. Success would be, getting the recognition from artists that I adore, artists that I never thought would ever see me. Not just about that, but also success would be, giving every person that's like me or going through the same thing like me to know that it's a process and it gets better. Because my music is about sharing the struggle that I've been through. You know, everything that's happened in my life is in my music. And I want people that are also going through the same thing or not to feel and to know that it gets better and to realize that these are things that shapes you before you're about to pop, shall we say. Yeah.
I think I'm answered. Anything else you want to say?
No, good luck on your album.
Thank you.
What Pop DJ Booth does really send it to Nikki.
Yes. Oh.
And Nikki will probably tune into this.
I know when
episode.
she sees me. When she sees me, she's gonna be like, "How dare she steal my whole look?" I do feel your look, Nikki. It's inspired.
Do you have anything else, Mr. Mira? No? You're done. Oh yeah. Thanks so much, Kami, for coming.
Thank you.
Again.
Thank you guys. I appreciate
coming
it.
again, but
we appreciate
also
you
understand
for
that the reason for you to come again is because you left a part out that was really
Important.
interesting and could be educational and important to you as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for coming back.
Yeah, I said down the episode.
Thank
has been,
you,
I think
guys.
for me it's been very informative. Like,
Yeah.
I hope the average listener, or whoever is sitting at home watching this, loved it too.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
But anyway, peace out. Happy New Year. Coming
Yes.
out. ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
Hey guys, so my new single is out now, Double Homicide, and it's available on all platforms, so make sure you hear, because I might have mentioned you. And I want to say thank you to everyone in Peas in a Pod, because this is where we are. I want you to subscribe, and I want you to like, comment, do all the crazy things, and tell us how much you appreciate us.